Thank you.
Thanking you.
If tonight is anything like last night, we are in for another special night of basketball in the Inbl Pro U-25 season. The first of the double headers of the season provided 2 classic matches, including this one as the Hyderabad Falcons outlasted the Punjab Warriors 88-84, Jack Purchase hitting 32 points. Hello everybody and welcome to the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi. I'm Grantley Bernard alongside Hyderabad Falcons assistant coach Jonathan Goodman, and if we can top last night, tonight will be special.
Wow, we had 2 fantastic games last night. If that tonight lives up to that, it's going to be an exciting game.
It sure is, and we've got one team coming off its first win and one team coming off its first loss. Mumbai coming off a win in its most recent game, and that was over the Hyderabad Falcons in something of an upset, while the Chennai Heat is coming off a loss to the Delhi Dribblers. So a little swing in momentum perhaps there for both teams. As we see the Chennai Heat take the floor, Shaquem Johnson, one of the leading scorers for his team. And now we see the Mumbai Titans. Pranav Prince, a huge game a couple of nights ago. The new man on the roster, Darrell McDonald, he flew in last night and he will make his debut tonight. As we have a look at Chennai's season so far, they started 2-0 with wins over the Punjab Warriors and the Gujarat Stallions, but then fell to the Delhi Dribblers 90-80. So at 2-1, they're still in pretty good shape early in the season. And this is Arvind Kumar. He's been very influential for his team. And Keith Kiner likewise, he is joint top scorer, along with this man, Shaquem Johnson. Both men averaging 14.3 points per game. As we take a look at the Chennai Heat lineup, it's Duffelmeyer, Chowdhury, Matthew, Johnson and Singh. And off the bench will be Reddy, Kiner, Kumar, Majak, Rathore, Gray and Stanwicks. The coach is Everard Bartlett. And now we get a look at the Mumbai Titans. They opened with 2 losses, going down to the Delhi Dribblers and the Punjab Warriors, but they bounced back to beat the Hyderabad Falcons by 16, 95-79, and that was a result that no one really saw coming, but they are on the board and looking to make it back-to-back wins tonight.
when you look at those statistics there, Grantley, Chennai Heat have done a really good job in their first 2 games of playing great solid D, keeping their teams to winnable scores.
They'll be trying to do that tonight against Mumbai, as the men we've seen on screen, Pinocchio, Prince and Liam Judd, have got some serious firepower at the offensive end among them. Judd especially impressive with some big dunks. So the Titans will open with Judd, Pinocchio, Prince, Arian and Blesson. On the benches, Yadav, Singh, Kitto, Singh, Pune, McDonald and Rajveer Singh. The big news for the Titans tonight is that it does look like Lamar Patterson is going to miss with a hamstring injury that kept him out of their previous game. A quick look at the standings. It's Hyderabad on top at 3-1, Chennai at 2-1, then Delhi and Gujarat at 2-2, and Punjab and Mumbai with just 1 win apiece as we get ready for countdown to tip off. So it's the Mumbai Titans in blue, and they will be going to the right of your screen, and the Chennai Heat in the orange, obviously going to the left. And straight off the bat, Pranav Prince is going to the rim, and we'll get to the free throw line.
That's a great start for the Titans. Prince was quiet his first 2 games and he really came out in the last one and made a statement. It looks like he wants to do that again tonight.
He sure does, and he was the game MVP in their previous outing. Such was his influence on the contest, and not only on offense, he had 5 blocked shots and changed a couple of others, so that's pretty important as he comes up short on the second. And this is Dufelmeyer, guarded by Pinocchio. They flatten out the offense and now come with the ball screen. Dufelmeyer kicks to Matthew in the corner, and he is off the mark. Shot clock at 3. Dufelmeyer needs to get it in the air, and he does. And Johnson tried to reel in the long rebound, and Prince knocked it out of bounds. So at least the possession was patient, if not effective. Matthew inbounds to Dufelmeyer. Singh spinning, can't finish, and Prince with the rebound. Pinocchio to Judd. And that's a little too much for Pinocchio to handle. So as we've seen in most games, the first minute or two, the teams usually take a little time to settle.
And that's just a chemistry thing. You know, each group has different lineups.
Here's Dufelmeyer off the ball screen, attacking Arian. He gets to the rim but can't finish, and Pinocchio will run the other way to Judd. Judd throws it up, and Prince throws it down.
Bang!
A great play by the Mumbai Titans, and they lead 3-0 in the early going. Another empty possession by the Chennai Heat, and a foul a long way from the defensive basket. That's Mumbai has shown in their early games a willingness to rebound and run, and it doesn't look like that's going to change tonight.
Definitely not, but just checking out Orion there, he's got his wrist heavily strapped and seems to be a bit ginger at the moment.
So here's Mumbai with the ball, and Prince to Judd, and Judd went without it. Johnson tidies up for the Heat. and he throws it away. So, not a good start for the Chennai Heat, as the Titans look to build on their 3-0 lead.
It's the turnovers here, Grantley, that cost coaches their hair.
Here's Prince. Works off the screen, and they're going to call a foul on the defense here. So the Titans will take the ball out of bounds with 14 on the shot clock. And Prince will inbound to Pinocchio. Working one-on-one. Now to Judd, the shot clock at 5. Pinocchio fires from the corner, and Pinocchio hits the 3 as the shot clock was almost out of action.
Can't afford to give Pinocchio too much time on the perimeter.
No, he gets his feet set. He's got a nice shooting action. Chowdhury comes up empty for the Heat. Johnson. Rathore. Rathore working against Judd to Johnson. Johnson goes up, and I fancy they'll call a foul on Arian. The big man picks up a foul, and Johnson will go to the line.
It's great seeing Rathore on the floor. He hasn't had much opportunity, but he really is one of the local talents coming up through the program.
So Johnson at the line for Chennai, and he gets his team on the board for the first time tonight. And he misses the second. And the Heat is running. This is Puna, who had a very good game the other night with 20 points. Judd, Pinocchio. Lesson attacks the rim, but decides not to finish. Dumped it off to Judd, and the spillage came to Puna, and he tidied things up with a bucket. The Titans lead it 8-1. Here's Rathore firing from deep. And the Heat will get a second chance opportunity. Duffelmeyer working against Prince. Matthew inside to Johnson, spinning, firing, and gets the roll. A much needed basket for the Chennai Heat.
Matthew, for giving up that shot, given these last attempts, he found another way to contribute by getting it to Johnson.
So Judd was powering to the rim on the drive, and he was fouled, but they ruled it was on the floor, and they'll inbound it from the baseline.
Matt Gray and Stanwick's checking in for the game for, appears to be Johnson, and
so we've still got early going here. It's 8-3 for the Titans as they inbound to Prince. And they'll get another shot from the sideline as the Titans go to the bench, and we're going to see the first minutes in INBL Pro U-25 for Darrell McDonald, who flew in from Australia last night, so not even here 24 hours, and he's on the floor. Here's Puna, and here is McDonald, sizing up Duffelmeyer. Back to Puna. And he might have got away with the travel as Prince failed with the tip-in attempt. Here's Stanwicks. Matthew all the way to the corner, back to the wing, and Duffelmeyer. Duffelmeyer works and gets to the bucket for the layup. The matchup here between McDonald and Duffelmeyer, it's a bit of a throwback because both their fathers played in the NBL. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Tad Duffelmeyer Sr. was retired before Darrell McDonald arrived from America. They were both Americans. So Tad Duffelmeyer is obviously Tad Duffelmeyer's father. And Daryl McDonald is Darrell McDonald's father.
I can confirm Tad Senior was retired, commonly known as the microwave.
I think Tad probably retired about 93 and D-Mac arrived in about 94. So they tag teams, so to speak. Anyway, back to the game. It's the Mumbai Titans on top 9-5. Stanwick's firing from the corner. And Pune tidies up. Here's McDonald now. Prince to Judd. Attacking Gray. And he can't get the finish. Stanwick's now, as we tick towards 5 minutes left in the first period. He finds Dufelmeyer, but it was a hard pass to reel in. And now it's all up for grabs. Gray goes at McDonald and gets the foul and the and one opportunity. So it wasn't pretty, but it was effective, I guess, in the end.
Well, Dufelmeyer desperately diving on this ball here to keep the play alive for Chennai. It's those 1%ers that coaches love.
So that bucket by Gray cuts the margin to 2, and he can reduce it to 1 here if he hits the free throw. And he does. So it's Mumbai 9, Chennai 8. And it's interesting, we still haven't seen Keith Kiner tonight for Chennai. He may be nursing some kind of injury. Here's Prince from the corner. And Prince hits the 3, all net.
McDonald with his first assist.
Good defense against Dufelmeyer. As Matthew gets it to Rathor. Rathor fires from deep, and he hits. So the 3 is answered with a 3. And suddenly, things have warmed up a little.
He can shoot the ball.
Here's Kalen Kiddo into the game from Mumbai. Now Pune from deep. And Pune connects on the 3, and we've gone 3-3-3 on 3 possessions. Stanwick's. Dufelmeyer from deep. And the streak ends. And Matthew with the offensive rebound, and Pune fouls.
First 5 minutes, couldn't find a bucket from the 3-point line, and now it's raining.
So here's Stanwick's inbounding to Gray. Dufelmeyer. Back to Gray. He sizes up the 3 and comes up short. And McDonald comes up running to Pune. He takes a little contact and finishes nicely for the Mumbai Titans. They're on top, 17-11. Dufelmeyer. His pass might have been intended for Gray, but finds Rathor. Shot clock at 8. Gray again. Goes against Pune. And the foul is called on Prince. And that takes the Titans to the limit of 4 fouls for the quarter. Chennai Heat are already over that limit. And Mumbai goes to the bench again, and they bring in Gurwinder Singh. And Kiner checks in for the first time.
Another shooter checking in for the Titans. They've got some weapons out there.
Here's Kiner. Inbounds to Dufelmeyer. McDonald with the steal. Kiddo. It finds Singh in the corner, but he cannot connect. Kiner rolls it in to Gray. Gray working. McDonald with the rebound and pushing. And his pass intended for Kiddo is deflected out of bounds. Already in a few minutes, McDonald is showing that he's going to get on the defensive glass, he's going to play hard defense, and he's going to share the basketball.
I saw firsthand how this Titans group looks, and throw McDonald into the mix, and they're exciting.
Here is McDonald with a 3 and hits it. Darrell McDonald with a 3 from the corner for the Mumbai Titans, and they're on top 20-11. His nickname is Nugget, and that certainly was a golden nugget from Darrell McDonald. Here's Keith Kiner. He gets to the rack and he finishes. A nice move from Kiner to announce his arrival in the game. Here's Kiddo. Gowinder Singh. Kiddo attacks the baseline and is fouled. And he will shoot a pair regardless because Chennai is over the limit.
That's a good take there by Kiddo, being assertive early on.
As Chennai makes a couple of changes, Gray and Matthew check out, and Johnson comes back in. So Chennai has now got their top 3 scorers on the floor as Kiddo hits the first. Kiner and Johnson both averaging 14.3 and Duffelmeyer 13.0. Their 4th top scorer, Arvind Kumar, who was averaging 11.3, he is unavailable to this point tonight, but they are hoping he will make an appearance. So here's Kiner with about 1:50 left in the quarter, and the Titans on top 22-13. McDonald with another deflection.
Both teams in this first 8 minutes going deep into their benches and a lot of rotations. It's interesting.
I guess we saw last night that fatigue and foul trouble ended up being big factors in both those close games in the doubleheader. So perhaps the coaches are a little wary of that tonight.
Johnson there having an illegal goaltending on the offensive end by grabbing the ring.
I mean, I never was able to get that high, but I still don't understand why you do that. Anyway, this is McDonald guarded by Duffelmeyer. The Titans up by 9 as we have 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter. McDonald with the dump off to Puna.
Wow. Wow, he's making this Titans group even more effective.
And I know we mentioned his father before, but that was right out of Darrell McDonald's playbook. Here's Chennai firing from outside. Johnson comes up with the offensive rebound. Here's Rathor. Sells the fake. Gets it to Duffelmeyer. Spinning, rising, but can't finish. Finally, Keith Kiner rises above everyone and puts the garbage in the bin. Kiddo, too easy at the other end for the Mumbai Titans.
Compared to Chennai there, having 3-4 shot attempts at it, Titans having 1.
It's kind of been symptomatic. The Heat have had to work for every point that they've scored, and not saying the Mumbai Titans haven't had to work hard, but things have come a little easier for them at the offensive end.
We see some more changes happening down the Titans end with Orion back in and Pinocchio checking back in.
Pinocchio will take over the ball handling duties from McDonald, who was already shown to be a good pickup. A late replacement coming onto the roster, and one I'm sure Thomas Royakas is glad that he now has, as Kiner hits the first free throw. makes the second and cuts the margin to 9. As Mumbai should work pretty much for the last shot of the quarter here. Pinocchio guarded by Stanwicks. The shot clock is at 6. Pinocchio drives, kicks it out to Singh. Back to Pinocchio, and he's wide open as the shot clock expires, and Dolph Pinocchio hits a big 3 for the Mumbai Titans. That puts the Titans on top, 29-17, and a deserved lead, you would think, for the Mumbai Titans.
Yeah, that was really great poise showed by the Titans to make the extra pass of Inder Singh, who's known to shoot the ball well, made the extra pass and found Pinocchio back in the corner. And again, you know, Coach Bartlett's going to go into his group now, and you can't give up 29 points to anybody, let alone the Titans. And I know that firsthand because that's exactly what we did, and we could never get back on top.
So there's confirmation of the score at quarter time. It's the Mumbai Titans 29, the Chennai Heat 17. And for the Titans, the high man is Elijah Pune with 10 points, while for Chennai, their top scorer is Keith Kiner with 6. Came off the bench relatively late in the quarter and made his impact felt. We're going to go down sidelines now and hear from Drew Barman, who's been with the Mumbai Titans.
I'm standing right here. This intense. This timeout, the huddle is super, super intense. Coach he's very happy with the offense. They're up 12 points. I think they had a great first quarter. But he's very, very, very upset with the fact that they're giving up too many rebounds, offensive rebounds. So his exact words were, you see the ball go up, hit somebody, and go get the damn ball. Stop looking around. So I think the next quarter, we can see a lot of boxing out, and hopefully they don't give it up enough offensive rebounds. That's it from here. Right back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Drew. And as we mentioned with Thomas Royakas in commentary last night, if your team is on defense, giving up offensive rebounds is a real no-no from the coach's point of view.
And, you know, you don't usually see a team that's given up 9-0 boards going into the break 12 up. It's quite impressive what Mumbai have been able to accomplish, even though they've had that deficit of 9 offensive rebounds.
So Chennai has actually got twice as many offensive rebounds as defensive rebounds. They got 13 in total and 9 are offensive. On the other side, the Titans have 9 total rebounds, 2 of them offensive, as we get ready to go with second quarter action, pardon me.
Stanwicks running the point for Chennai while Dulfamaya takes a break.
And Kiner straight back into the action. He's fouled and he will shoot a pair. It's Dulfamaya. I was going to say Dulfamaya. Dulfamaya has been so influential for Chennai, but Stanwicks has shown he is more than a capable backup at the point.
Absolutely. It's a very talented backcourt. Being that with the Heat. Kiner converting his first free throw. A much needed bucket to open up this quarter for Chennai.
And he misses the second, but another offensive rebound. Chowdhury up top to Stanwicks. Working against Pinocchio. Spinning, driving, but can't finish. Arian got a hand on it. Here's Kiddo for the Titans going the other way. He doesn't finish. And the big man pulls in an offensive rebound and is fouled again. The Titans rebound and run.
They really do push that first 8 seconds of their offense to try and get an early on the rim or a kick out 3.
Yeah, they don't waste much of the early shot clock at all, do they? So, Arian at the line, and the Mumbai Titans up by 11 as he misses the first.
JD Rathore checking in for Chennai Heat again.
And he misses the second, so a good opportunity goes begging for the Mumbai Titans as Kaina comes the other way. He pulls up and comes up short. Pinocchio pushing. Here's Singh. They look in the post and they deliver to the post. And Arian throws it away. Stanwicks attacks Pinocchio and gets a tough finish under pressure and with contact. So that's a nice reply for the Chennai Heat. They trail by 9. And Kaina picks it off. But the Titans are able to recover as Pinocchio fires but misses. So a little scrappy the last couple of possessions for the Mumbai Titans. Here's Kaina. Takes the 3 and comes off the back of the rim, and another offensive rebound for the Heat. Johnson to Stanwicks to Rathore. Goes against Singh. And draws some contact. And Chennai will take the ball out of bounds as the Heat bring in some reinforcements.
Coach Varakis not happy that his team hasn't scored in the last minute and a half. He's made some big changes. Chennai has opened up the quarter with 3-zip run.
And Rathore is going to shoot a pair of free throws. He hits the first and cuts the gap to 8. So slowly they chip away, and he makes the second. And this will be Pinocchio for the Titans. Judd. Ooh. Lakendra Singh with a little hop, skip and jump before he put the ball on the floor, but there's no whistle. Here's Judd, and here's Lakendra Singh again. Stanwicks getting a hand on it.
Again, another rising talent. India basketball, Lakendra Singh, part of the national program at the moment.
And Duffelmeyer comes back in as Stanwicks and Johnson take a seat. 8:03 left in the half, and this is Judd with a turnaround jumper and hits it for the Mumbai Titans. Judd has been excellent for the Titans. Look beyond the highlight reel dunks, he does a bit of everything.
Plays in the New Zealand National League.
As the Titans get to the rim and can't finish, but here is Judd. He finds Puna. And now we're up top with Pinocchio on the shot clock at 3. He gets the ball up, but not in. And Duffelmeyer comes down with it. And Duffelmeyer with a nice finish. He had the momentum in transition and used it to get that finish.
That's a tough bucket.
Here's Judd, Lakendra Singh. And Puna can't handle the pass as the Titans make a change, and it's going to be one Singh for another Singh. It's
Arvinder checking back in for Lakendra.
Govinda comes in for Lakendra. And here's Duffelmeyer to Kaina. Pinocchio overplayed it on defense, and the Heat throw it away. So Kaina was pretty much on the rim and opted to pass instead of finish. Here's Pinocchio guarded by Duffelmeyer. The Titans on top by 7. Singh, Govinda, to Puna. And we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball on Rathore.
Both groups having 4 turnovers each, or 5 with the Heat now. It's really costing them down the offensive end. If they can just capitalise and look after the basketball, narrow this gap.
The Titans inbound, they've got 14 on the shot clock. Here's Gowinder Singh. Down low to Judd, working. And Rathore disrupted things and then came up with the ball. Nice defensive play by Rathore for Chennai. Duffelmeyer again stepping to the ring, but this time ditching it out. And after the initial call was a Chennai heat ball, I think they're going to overrule this and give it to the Mumbai Titans. But I would be wrong. It stays with Chennai.
And for the folks at home, we all had a good look at the replay.
And that's all you'll say on that.
Sometimes we all make mistakes.
That was Majak unable to finish. And at the other end, Rathore, with another great defensive play, draws the charging foul. So he disrupted and took the ball on the previous possession, and now he draws the charging foul. So Rathore with a couple of nice defensive efforts.
He has been a massive impact in this game.
So with 6:05 until halftime, it's the Mumbai Titans on top, 31-24. And we've got a timeout. Let's head down to the sidelines and hear what's being said.
Right there. 3, 1. Okay. Sting, see it. Dribble across. When these dribblers across, you're coming across here, sit that screen. Okay, he's going to come and he's going to post up right there. So here, dribble across, switch, pop out, get it back. We're looking into the post. Okay? Once you sit that screen, let's just get you out. Pop with space. One man, fill that corner. Fill that corner.
10-4.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, who's your take off?
Lead on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Who's your take off?
Yeah, JD's off, JD's off.
So the timeout huddles break. And as we mentioned earlier, the offensive rebounding by Chennai causing Mumbai a problem. And right now they have 12 offensive boards out of 19 total. So the Heat really need to get on that and get some bodies on bodies as Majak goes to work inside and can't get the finish. Pune.
Exactly how the coach drew it.
Here's Judd. Pune. Gowinder Singh comes up firing, but not hitting. And Duffelmeyer will bring it back the other way for the Heat. He drives, rises, and finishes. Another tough finish by Tad Duffelmeyer. Pinocchio inside to Pune, and he can't finish after taking the contact, but he will go to the line to shoot a couple. And the Titans need to make these just to steady a little.
I think Duffelmeyer wanting to have the same contact call down the other end. He's feeling hardly done by on that, and it's tough in a little man's game to get a foul inside the paint, as we've seen in previous games.
As Pune makes the first. But that's Duffelmeyer's game, isn't it? He gets into the paint, he's trying to draw the contact, he's trying to finish. And so I guess you're going to wear a few lumps and bruises along the journey as Pune makes the second and nudges Mumbai ahead by 7. Here's Majak to Matthew, or was intended for Matthew, but it's picked off by Pinocchio, who is in turn picked off by the referee for a double dribble.
You were talking about Duffelmeyer before. He's just got so many weapons. You just don't know. Do you want to play him straight up? Do you need to send him to one side of the floor? Either way, he's going to hurt you one way or the other.
So McDonald checks back in and Pinocchio goes to the bench. We've got about 5 minutes to go in the quarter. It's the Titans on top, 33-26, as Duffelmeyer goes to work again. They go up top, and they're going to call a foul on Prince. against Arvinder Singh. The big man liking the three, getting fouled, and now he'll go to the line again. We talked about offensive rebounds being a cardinal sin. I think it's just a little below fouling the three-point shooter.
I think you'll find it's on a high priority of coaches' lists of what not to do.
So the Titans get a little let off there as Arvinder Singh comes up short on the first free throw. He hits the second. And he's got the third to come, which he misses, so he goes 1 of 3 on that trip. But the margin is back to 6 as McDonald takes over for the Titans. Guarded by Duffelmeyer. And there's a great back cut and a finish by Liam Judd and a great assist by Jerome McDonald.
It's another dime for McDonald.
And Duffelmeyer snaked his way to the rim but couldn't finish. McDonald to Prince. Judd. McDonald. Probably an ill-advised shot from McDonald, as Arvinder Singh executed a little hop, step and a jump but couldn't finish. Here's Gurwinder Singh. McDonald from outside and makes amends for the previous offensive possession with a big three.
He's 2 from 2 now from the three-point line.
So Jerome McDonald puts the Mumbai Titans up by 11, 38-27. They strip it, and here's Judd. Gurwinder Singh measures it and is fouled on the three-point shot.
Gurwinder Singh there with a little bit of a kick out just to collect Duffelmeyer on his closeout. Sends him to the line. It's a veteran move.
So we've talked in other games about players who are already in their stance, and when they catch the basketball, they're ready to fire. Gurwinder Singh is one of those players. And it looks like we've got another timeout here with 3:37 left in the second quarter. It's the Mumbai Titans on top, 38-27. And we're going to head down courtside and hear what Everard Bartlett has got to say to the Chennai Heat.
We're switching everything. Stay with yours. When we do it, we're forcing tough shots. All right? Control. We need to learn control on those fast breaks. Control. All right? We're creating advantages. Control. They will collapse and they'll give us open shots. All right? So calm down. Take a deep breath. All right? And let's get sorted right now. With this 5 out here, you're running out 5. You're running out 4. All right? You got our 3 and our 2. Defensively, fellas, we got to lock in. With this group, we can switch. When in the post, I don't want you to stay behind. I want you to fight. I want you to get in front. I want you to move, okay? Use your speed, all right? And when you switch it, it's one-on-one, leave it one-on-one. Active nail stunts, but we're leaving it, not getting back door, okay? Fellas, here we go. Here we go. 3 minutes left. Hey,
all right, so that's the Chennai Heat timeout. Let's head down to Drew Barman, who was listening in to the Mumbai Titans.
Must understands that the Chennai's star point guard Duffelmeyer wants to get to the rim any chance he gets. So he's told his teammates, his big especially, to be ready for the help and not give him those easy baskets. That's it from here, guys. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Drew. And we've got Singh at the line for the Titans. And he makes the gap a dozen. Both teams now at the limit and or in the bonus, whichever way you want to look at it.
And right now, the split this quarter is 10 points apiece. Everard Bartlett in that timeout just asking his guys to just calm down, and I don't think he's too happy with the turnover count.
So Govinda Singh hits the third free throw and puts his team on top by 13. Here's Matthew to Duffelmeyer, exploring to Rathor. He loses the handle, and the Titans will bring it back the other way. McDonald inside, and Poona's shot is blocked by Kiner. McDonald again guarded by Kiner. The shot clock at 5 and now 4 as he goes up and hits a little running floater. Nice finesse by Darrell McDonald.
How do you like it? He can shoot the 3-ball or he can get his feet in the paint.
Another turnover for Chennai. And Poona perhaps a little lucky to get the ball back. The Titans up by 15, and we've got 2:43 left in the half. McDonald will take it out for the Titans, and they've still got plenty of shot clock. There's 20 seconds left on the shot clock for this possession. They inbound to Prince and back to McDonald. He fires from deep and comes up short. And the Heat will bring it back with Duffelmeyer. Now Kiner. He sizes the 3 and can't get it to go. Prince with the rebound. His pass intended for Poona is picked off by Kiner. And the Heat really need something out of this possession. It swings. Here's Kumar checking into the game. And Prince with another rebound. So Kumar arriving ahead of schedule. And he didn't waste any time letting fly. Here's McDonald. Settling the offense in the shot clock at 8. As he attacks the rim and really overcooks the finish. Duffelmeyer back the other way for Chennai. Finds Johnson. Johnson gets Prince in the air once, but then Prince is equal to it and blocks the shot. Duffelmeyer can't find the bucket. And this is Kiddo. I'll say one thing for Kalen Kiddo. He doesn't play a mountain of minutes, but when he's on the floor, he's flat out. And he loves getting the ball in the open court and trying to get to at least a one-on-one situation at the rim.
He's a great decision maker and he plays with a lot of poise. But how's Prince? He's surely got to be the leading shot blocker of this tournament or this season.
He is so long and he can obviously jump, he can elevate. So that's a problem for anyone that's trying to finish over the top of him. As Kiddo misses the first free throw. We're heading towards half time and it's the Titans on top by 15. Their top scorer is Elijah Poona with 12. As Kiddo makes 1 of 2 to extend that lead to 16. Here's Gray. And perhaps a little lucky there that the ball ricocheted off Pinocchio and out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. Duffelmeyer guarded by Pinocchio. Duffelmeyer spinning and finishing. That's a tough finish.
He knows
anywhere in the world.
He knows how to find a bucket.
So we're into the last 45 seconds of the quarter, and Pinocchio finds Kiddo in the corner, and he attacked Kumar off the bounce and drew the foul. As you said, a good decision maker, Kiddo, and he showed that again there.
You look at the difference between the first quarter and the second quarter. Coach Bartlett would be happy that he's kept this Mumbai team down to 14 points so far this quarter. but his team's only been able to score 12. It's really turned into a defensive assignment.
It hasn't been through lack of opportunity either. They just haven't been able to finish. They haven't shot the ball well, and they haven't finished close to the rim. As Kiddo looks to make it 2 of 2 from this trip. He has to settle for 1 of 2. And a 15-point lead. Here's Duffelmeyer. Duffelmeyer finishing. It's like Duffelmeyer's just said, listen, boys, get on and let's go.
He certainly has. He now has 10.
Here's Pinocchio guarded by Duffelmeyer. Shot clock at 12. And they're going to use as much of the shot clock as they can. Pinocchio gets into the paint but can't finish. And Chennai will get the last shot of the half. Here's Gray, sizes the 3 and comes up short as the buzzer sounds. And we are going to go to the halftime break with the Mumbai Titans on top, 44-31. The second quarter was something of a dogfight, but it's a dogfight that is so far being won by the Mumbai Titans.
Duffelmeyer being big there, having 8 points just that quarter, trying to keep his team in it.
He really is doing whatever he can to get to the basket in an effort to score, draw fouls, get to the free throw line, and keep his team in this contest. As we said, they are trailing 31-44. The Mumbai Titans are on top, and Drew Barman is down on the floor with Elijah Poonar.
I'm here with my man Elijah Puma, leading Mumbai Titans with a big 12 points. You guys enjoying a good lead. What's your mindset been coming into this game?
Obviously, with LP out, we lost a little bit of offense, so we just had the mentality of next man up. So everyone's just coming and doing work, and I think a lot of the young fellas coming in as well, doing a really good job.
Awesome. I can tell you're a little gassed. I'm sorry, but can we see the same aggression in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming in, we lost those first 2 games, so we're looking to come back and get back up to that top 4 spot. So,
awesome, man. Thanks for your time. Good luck for the second half. That's it from me, guys. We'll be right back after this short break. Thank you.
Poonar and Duffelmeyer. Okay, great. Yep. Okay. So they're from those dunks and threes are from tonight's game. Okay, gotcha. And then we out of that we are going down to the court to Dhruv and Ryan. Okay. Okay, so welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi. And at half-time, it's the Mumbai Titans on top by 13, 44-31 against the Chennai Heat. Mumbai opened with a 29-17 first quarter, and then the second quarter was pretty even at 15-14, but nonetheless, it is the Titans ahead at the long interval. As we take a look at a couple of the best players in the first half, Elijah Pune, the big man for the Mumbai Titans, has got 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist and 2 steals. He's following up on his big game from the other night, while Tad Dufelmeyer has been generating plenty of offense for the Chennai Heat. He has 10 points and 2 rebounds as we get ready to take a look at some of the highlights from the first half of tonight's game. That's Judd throwing it up for Prince, and that's a great play for the Titans. Darrell McDonald connects on the back cut, and Judd throws one down with 2 hands. And a bunch of threes now, including Pune, the top man for the Titans, Pinocchio and McDonald. So they're doing a bit of everything, the Mumbai Titans, in that first half. They've been able to get the inside-outside game going, and we are now going to head down courtside and get the thoughts of Dhruv Barman and Ryan James.
Thank you so much, Grant. A wonderful game we've had so far. I don't know if it's the weather. Although the weather is cold, Chennai Heat is not able to bring in the heat, and all of a sudden things have turned. Dhruv, you're with the Mumbai dugout. What is happening there?
Before I answer that, Coach Jonathan, I have something to I need to pick a bone with him. You got a fresh haircut yesterday. I was the first guy to compliment you. Today I got a haircut, you gave me no compliments, man. I'm waiting for one after the game. But with that being said, the Mumbai Titans hurdle is super, super intense. Even though they're up by about 13 points, the dugout is super intense. The coach keeps saying it doesn't matter. Don't look at the score. Take it to their throats and keep the league going. How about the Chennai? Because Chennai is not used to be trailing so much in the half, right? How has it been for you in the Chennai dugout?
Honestly, when we look at Chennai's performance, they've always been very defense-oriented. The moment their defense does not work, we see them struggling, and that's exactly what has happened today. So the second half is going to be integral to see them if they can bring in that defensive fortress of theirs, and we could potentially see Chennai come back and win this game.
For sure, man. That's it from me and my boy Ryan. We'll see you in the second half. Right back to you guys at the comms. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dhruv and Ryan down there on the floor. And tonight is a 13-point game, and that's a long way off where last night's games were, when we had a magnificent doubleheader. We opened up with an overtime game that eventually finished with a win for the Gujarat Stallions, 95-90. That was brilliant basketball.
Hankerson making a big bucket. Montgomery down the other end to force it into OT. It was exciting to watch. It was basketball at its best, and that's what we love. It was the first time in INBL Pro history we had an OT game.
There's always going to be history in the making in the first season of INBL Pro U-25, and that definitely was the case last night. As we have a look at some of the best action from tonight, there's Judd throwing it up for Prince. McDonald spinning and getting it to Pune for the finish. Kiner with the third effort for Chennai. And now Stanwicks. A nice finish under contact. McDonald again with that running floater. And here are the top scorers for tonight's game. As we'd mentioned, Elijah Pune having another big night out with 12 points. Dufelmeyer with 10 for Chennai. Darrell McDonald has 8 in his first game. He's only been off the plane less than 24 hours from Australia. Keith Kiner with 7, and Kalen Kiddo coming off the bench for the Titans with 6 points. So that sets up the second half, and hopefully another thrilling finish. We'll go to a break. You are watching INBL Pro U-25. So welcome back to the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex as we wind down to the start of the second half here. And the Mumbai Titans, top scorers for the half, Elijah Puna with 12. Darrell McDonald has 8 points, along with 5 rebounds and 5 assists, while Kalen Kiddo, Pranav Prince and Dol Canopio have 6 points each for the Titans as they lead by 13.
So if you're the Mumbai Titans right now, I think you're pretty happy with the new addition to the group. But as we see, Elijah Puna with 12, McDonald 8, Kiddo 6, Prince 6, and Pinocchio 6. I think you're going to see McDonald and Prince have more of an impact on this game.
McDonald has certainly wasted no time making his impact felt as we check out the Chennai Heat scorers for the half. Duffelmeyer has 10 points, a couple of rebounds and 1 assist. Keith Kiner came off the bench to have 7 points. Rathor has 5. Shaquem Johnson and Matt Gray 3 apiece. And we're going to go down courtside to Ryan James.
A very interesting second half is what we have before us, because the Chennai Heat, a team that started off on a very good note, is trailing right now. And I'm sure Coach Everard Bartlett, who will join us very soon after this huddle, will give us a good insight as to what is going to happen and how the Chennai Heat will come through in the second half. The defense hasn't really worked for them, and all of a sudden getting McDonald coming in for Mumbai has often been difficult. And it looks like Coach is a little busy, and I'm sure he will be joining us. There we go. We have Coach coming in. Hello, Coach. Coach, McDonald came in with a wonderful performance in the first half. So did you guys plan for him? Did you know he was going to come in and put out such a good performance?
Oh, look, I mean, he just got in here, so it's hard to plan for someone that just arrived. But he's obviously got some skill. Mumbai definitely need him. So and he's producing for them right now. So we just got to adjust. I mean, this is what we got to do. There's the coaches, right? And as players. So obviously he's a good player. So we got to watch out for him and continue to adjust.
All right, thank you so much, Coach, and all the best for the second. Back to you guys at the commentary box.
All right, so the Titans have the first possession of the half, and Pune goes up in traffic and can't finish, and nor can Judd. And Pune can't get the finish at the third attempt. Dufelmeyer kicks it to Kumar, and Blesson comes down with the rebound for the Titans. Prince to Pinocchio to Judd. Judd puts it on the floor. Prince measures the three and can't get it to fit. Dufelmeyer back the other way for the Heat. Working against Blesson. He goes up, is fouled, and gets the finish. A typical Tad Dufelmeyer basket.
He finally got that and one that he's been imploring the referees for, and we'll see Dufelmeyer go to the line. He's got a pretty high conversion rate from here, so I think the Heat are feeling pretty safe with it.
I guess if you ask often enough, you'll eventually be given. And that was the case there, as the Mumbai Titans made a very quick change, 51 seconds in, and they bring Gurwinder Singh in for Blesson. So Thomas Royaka's probably not happy with the defensive matchup there, as Dufelmeyer misses the free throw. It's the Titans by 11, 44-33. Here's Pinocchio. Up top for Singh. Pinocchio inside, and Pune with the finish. That was a sharp pass from Dolph Pinocchio.
Great ball movement there by the Titans.
Here's Dufelmeyer. They go inside to Arvinder Singh. Now Kumar works off the ball screen, fires from the elbow and hits. That's a nice basket for Kumar.
And the Heat looked really settled with him on the floor. They really did miss him in that first and second.
Here's Singh to Judd. Now Pune. Gurwinder Singh fires and can't get it to go. Here's Kumar back the other way for Chennai to Dufelmeyer. Stanwicks working against Pinocchio to Singh from the free throw line, and he can't get it to drop. Pinocchio for the Titans. Attacks the rim, and Judd with the follow-up finish.
Just flushed it down there.
The Juggernaut goes up top and gets the finish for the Titans. He puts his team back up by 13. Singh from deep is short, but it spills to Kumar, and he measures the three. He's short. Another offensive rebound. Stanwicks, he gets the three to go. And finally, the Chennai Heat, who didn't really cash in on their offensive rebounding opportunities in the first half, do so there. And with those multiple offensive rebounds given up, Thomas Royakas calls timeout for the Mumbai Titans. There's no question he will be unhappy about that. And we will head momentarily down to the sidelines and into the timeout huddle.
try to shoot underneath it. If it's Dolph, and he gets it here and come back soft, I want an aggressive switch. Aggressive switch, okay? Force him to go back to the guard. Now, hey.
So Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett there asking for the defensive intensity to be ramped up, especially it seems on defending the on-ball pick and roll action.
And I'm sure it was Coach Varakis just trying to address that offensive rebound issue that Mumbai have at the moment that are keeping Chennai within striking distance.
Here's Pinocchio for the Titans. Singh, or rather Prince, can't get the finish, and Duffelmeyer comes down with the rebound. Here's Kumar against Prince. Duffelmeyer. Still plenty of time on the shot clock as he goes to Singh, and Singh moses inside and gets the finish. And he brings the Chennai Heat within 8. So the Heat just chipping away at this margin. Prince, guarded by Kumar, now Duffelmeyer. Singh, he gets the finger roll finish. He's had a lot of looks from outside, but on that occasion was able to finish at the rim.
He stretches the floor, so you need to run him off the three-point line, and then he hurt you by getting on the rim.
Smart play by Gurwinder Singh as Judd picks off the pass, and with a poised and steady finish over Duffelmeyer. So after the Heat was able to cut the margin to 8, it's now back out to a dozen. Duffelmeyer, Stanwicks fires, and Stanwicks hits the 3. A nice bucket from Jack Stanwicks.
That was always going up. He had that look in his eye. If he got that kick back, he was going to let it fly.
He let it fly, and he got the perfect landing. Here's Judd from the corner, and Stanwicks comes up with the rebound, fouled by Pune. That's the sort of thing that Jack Stanwicks has to do. He does a very solid job on the ball when he comes into the game, but if he can make a couple of big shots, well, it's cream on the top. Here's Shaquem Johnson inbounding to Duffelmeyer. Working against McDonald. Back in for the Titans. Johnson. Stanwicks. And Stanwicks couldn't get the party trick to go, but Johnson picks up the offensive board and tucks it away as Pinocchio goes down and is holding his face. Let's hope he's going to be okay. So Chennai Heat has 15 offensive rebounds, and we've talked about it ad nauseum, so you can only imagine how much Thomas Royakis has talked about it with his team.
Oh no, it's definitely a point that you want to address, but as I said, Chennai is only now capitalising on those offensive rebounds. We saw them only have 4 second chance points in that first half, but like right now, the Titans are going to the bench to have a chat about what their next possession is. Well, it looks like Pinocchio is going to the bench with what may appear to be a blood nose. He may have just accidentally got an elbow or a shoulder there. Couldn't quite see on that vision.
He's definitely taken one on the nose, and he's been assisted off the floor by the medical team. And we'll have a short delay while they wipe up a bit of blood there that has dripped onto the floor.
But you know, Duffelmeyer, he sees the starting point guard go out, he thinks he's getting a little relief, and then he has McDonald have to deal with come on the floor. So, you know, Duffelmeyer's battling it, both check-ins.
So Chennai is shooting the ball at 45% on twos, but they're only 3 of 19 on threes, which is a tick under 16%. So if they can start to find their range from the three-point line, this margin could quite easily and quickly disappear.
Well, we've seen it in games before where teams are up 15 and that changes in the blink of an eye just because a team gets a roll on and goes back-to-back threes and then gets an and one. So there's still a lot of basketball left in this matchup.
Indeed there is. We're a tick under 5 minutes to play in the third, and it's the Titans on top 52-45. And this is McDonald working against Duffelmeyer. Lakendra Singh working, driving, rising and finishing, fouled by Kumar.
That's a strong take there by Singh with a little veteran fend off as he found his way to the bucket.
So Lakendra Singh is looking for his first points of the game tonight and is still looking. Free throws and layups are a killer. But he makes that one.
Coach killers.
Coach killers. The Titans are now 11 of 18 from the free throw line. So they've left 7 points on the line, and they'll be hoping that doesn't come back to hurt as Stanwicks fires and misses. And Kumar reels in the long rebound, another offensive rebound, and throws the ball off Lakendra Singh to retain possession. Stanwicks to inbound with 13 on the shot clock. Here's Kumar, catch and shoot, and can't get the finish. But Johnson almost comes down with another offensive rebound, but it does find its way to the Titans. Here's Lakendra Singh, McDonald. He'll work off the ball screen. He gets to the rim, but can't finish. And now this is Duffelmeyer for Chennai to Kumar. Down low to Johnson. Guarded by Arian. Now to Singh. And he gets to the rim again and is going to have the chance of another three-point play. So far, twice this half, this quarter, we've seen Arvinder Singh get a little momentum and just mosey his way to the bucket and get the finish.
But how important is Arvind Kumar for this Chennai group? He just seems to stabilise it just with his presence.
He really has offered a spark, just by, like you say, his presence, just by being there. They must feel better. Here's McDonald. He gets Duffelmeyer on his hip, but the ball was deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with the Titans with 8 on the shot clock. Judd, back to McDonald, firing from the corner, and we had the perfect view of that ball, and it never looked like missing. So Darrell McDonald with his third three of the night, as Johnson tries to finish at the other end and can't get it to go against Arian. More offensive rebounds for the Chennai Heat. But that three from McDonald made it a 9-point game, 56-47 for the Titans as we get a look at the replay.
I guess what was impressive about those rebounds, it was over the 7-footer.
And Johnson makes the first for the Chennai Heat. Chennai's only got 1 foul this quarter, and the Titans are on the limit. And Johnson makes the second.
Kiner and Puna entering back into the game. Johnson having a seat with Orion having a seat.
That's a good move, I think, from Thomas Royakis to get Puna back in after he had such a good first half. And Arian does tend to struggle. Here's Kiddo on the ball. And gets a finish at the rim. The Chennai Heat bench looked at each other thinking there might have been illegal steps, but there was no whistle and the bucket counts. Here's Duffelmeyer. The shot clock at 7 now. He goes over the top of Puna and can't get the three as McDonald comes up with another rebound. McDonald can pull up and fire, but doesn't. He prefers to get to the rack and can't finish. Here's Kiner. Kumar fires, and Kumar hits a three for Chennai Heat. That's a big bucket from Kumar for the Heat as they cut the margin to 6.
That's a 4-point turnaround. Missed layups can hurt you.
Here's Puna firing from deep, and he can't get it to go. And Singh with the rebound, and here's that man Kumar. Guarded by McDonald. He fires again from deep. And believe it or not, Chennai comes up with another offensive rebound. But Duffelmeyer loses the handle, and here's Kiddo coming back the other way for the Titans. He gets in the paint. Puna with the offensive board. Judd attacks, dumps it off to Kiddo, and he can't finish. So some really golden opportunities going begging here at both ends.
Layups really now being an issue for the Mumbai Titans. They really need to tidy that up. But now you see Chennai on the offensive attack really pushing and testing the Mumbai Titans, D-Trans.
And the Titans make some changes. They bring Prince and Pinocchio in for Kiddo and McDonald, while Judd also takes a breather. Blesson checks back in, and Duffelmeyer goes to the bench for Chennai. He will likely sit the last 1:17 of this quarter, maybe the first minute of the fourth, and then he'll be on the floor for the rest of the journey. As Stanwyck steps to the line and comes up empty on the second, but Chennai comes up with another offensive rebound. Kumar, guarded by Lakendra Singh. Firing and missing. Puna with the rebound. Pinocchio kicks ahead to Blesson, and that's a nice finish by Blesson. Simple but effective basketball.
And that's why the Titans have been so successful with their ability to get out and run.
Here's Kiner spinning, and he's fouled, but even though he dumped off the ball to Stanwyck's in the corner, he will shoot a pair of free throws because the Titans are now over the limit. So after a couple of miscues, that was a nice finish by Blesson. But Kiner can cut the margin from 7. And he makes it now 6, hoping to make it 5. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. He misses the second. Singh with the offensive rebound. And tempers a little frayed there because I think Prince felt that Singh might have kicked out at him. I don't think it was intentional. I think he was trying to regain his balance on the floor as we get to see the replay. The big man was going after it, and then, I don't think there was anything in that. And the referees are just sneaking a look at the scoreboard replay and are just asking the players just to chill, and they shake hands, they go their separate ways, everyone's happy. Well, except Thomas Royakas for the amount of offensive rebounds his team's conceding.
But don't you love seeing a little emotion in the game? That's what we're about. We're all competitors out here, and we love seeing a little bit of, how can I say, a little bit of hot-headedness.
The competitive spirit is what makes any contest great. and there was plenty of it right there. I can honestly say, among all 6 teams, I still haven't seen a losing player on any night be happy about the outcome.
It was a pretty somber change room in our change room after our last hit out against Mumbai.
But pretty happy last night.
Duffelmeyer back in the game.
So he doesn't even last a minute on the bench towards the end of the quarter as Pune goes to work against Duffelmeyer, and they're going to call him for a travel. So with 20.4 on the game clock, the Chennai Heat will surely work the ball for the last shot of the quarter. They trail by 6. It's the Titans 60-54. Duffelmeyer with the ball and a dozen points to his name. Working against Pinocchio. He's got Pinocchio isolated. Now he swings it to Stanwicks, who's open on the 3-point line. And the ball spills to the floor off the offensive rebounding opportunity. And the third quarter finishes with the Mumbai Titans ahead, 60-54.
Full credit there to the Heat, keeping the Titans to 16 points that quarter to keep this game within 10 going into the last.
Chennai actually won the quarter 23-16. So a really good quarter for the Chennai Heat. As we confirm the score, 60-54. And for the Titans, it's Elijah Pune with 14 points and 13 rebounds, while Darrell McDonald has 11 points, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. All right, so as the teams talk things over, we're going to go down sideline to Dhruv Barman.
The 13-point lead has been cut to more than half. It's only now 6 points. And the coach likes the intensity. They had a little bit of a tussle there between Pranav, Prince and Arvind. He's saying that's okay. At the end of the day, this last quarter, the team that wants it more is going to win. He says, I know you're tired. It doesn't matter. If you're tired, get a switch. But the team that wants it more will win this game. That's it from here, and expect a very physical fourth quarter to end this game. Right back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Dhruv. So Thomas Royaka is asking his team to stay aggressive on both ends of the floor and to work through whatever fatigue they might be feeling.
Well, this game has all the makings of a fantastic finish right now. We've got guys who are potentially hurting because of the schedule. They're playing big minutes. They've got new people coming in, being an impact. We've had a little bit of aggro. It's exciting.
As we check the top scorers, Pune has 14 for the Titans. Duffelmeyer has 12 for Chennai. Darrell McDonald 11 for Mumbai. Then Stanwicks with 9 for Chennai, and Liam Judd for the Titans. Say again. And there's confirmation of the score at 60-54 as we get ready for fourth quarter action. And it'll start with the Chennai Heat. Chennai has had 22 offensive rebounds, 44 in total, so 22 at each end. But that's not necessarily a good thing if you're looking at it from a Mumbai Titans perspective. Here's Singh working down low. The ball is stripped. But the Titans throw it away straight away to Duffelmeyer, to Kumar, Stanwicks, Duffelmeyer. The 3 ball is in the air and the 3 ball lands.
And Coach Royaka's not happy with the way Pinocchio shot the gap on that, and he's checking in McDonald.
And at the defensive end, the Titans commit a turnover with an illegal screen. So not the start to the fourth quarter that Titans coach Thomas Royaka would have been looking for. It's a 3-point game. The Titans clinging to that margin.
Coach Roakis going with Pinopio and McDonald on the floor. That's a tough backcourt.
I think he'll run Pinopio off the ball and put it in McDonald's hands, but we'll see. Here's Kumar, and Kumar is called for a travel. So a break for the Titans.
Titans having to make that change with Pinopio back off the floor, just with the sort of team balance and structure of having 2 locals on the floor at one time. Lakendra Singh checks back in.
So we see Kumar here, and that was a definite travel. McDonald jumped into his driving lane, and the hesitation and the pickup left him to drag the pivot foot.
You can see the referees here talking to Coach Roakis about only having 2 locals on the floor at any one time. There was that slip up of 1 possession there where Lakendra was off and Pinopio was on. And we did it to Mumbai. It was an accident in 1 play phase. So I know Coach Bartlett here wanting a technical, but the officials, I think common sense prevails, and it was a human error. So we're going to see Mumbai inbound the ball.
If you want to be pedantic, yes, you could probably assess a technical, but as you say, common sense does prevail. And here is McDonald with the ball for the Titans, up by 3. Lakendra Singh driving and is fouled by Kumar. So they'll take the ball from the baseline.
And I see the score bench said that was Kumar's 4th personal.
And he hasn't wasted much time racking those up. And they're going to bring Matthew into the game, and Kumar will go to the bench. So 4 fouls on Kumar is not what you really want with 8:48 left in a tight game. They're going to need to sit him maybe for 3, maybe 4 minutes, depending on the circumstances, and then get him back in for his influence and offensive firepower. McDonald inbounds to Judd. Back to McDonald. And McDonald loses the ball. And they're going to say it belongs with the Chennai Heat. So Chennai with a chance to possibly tie or cut the gap to 1 on this possession.
Chennai there making the adjustment to trap McDonald off the on-ball to try and get the ball out of his hands.
And it worked, as we see Dufelmeyer getting to the rim and finishing. Tad Dufelmeyer gets to the basket basically untouched, which is a rare occurrence for him, given the defensive focus that he draws.
He has 15 for the game, and he's been 17, and he has been a massive influence in this game.
He's the only Chennai scorer in double digits, so that tells you something, as he brings Chennai within 1 of the Mumbai Titans. This is Lakendra Singh, and we've got an unsportsmanlike foul called here against Arvinder Singh. And I'm not really sure why they're calling it that way.
Maybe a singlet grab.
But nonetheless, they have called it. And Lakendra Singh will shoot a pair of free throws, and then the Titans will get the ball back.
There it was. It was the singlet grab on the way to the basket. Under the FIBA rulebook, that's an automatic.
Okay, well, that's why you're here. You're the expert. You saw it and you've called it, and we appreciate it. As Singh makes the second free throw to nudge the Titans ahead by 2. And the Titans will get the ball back. 8:06 left in the game and a 2-point lead. And there's a miscue on the inbounds pass. Prince was looking at Poonar, but Poonar wasn't looking at Prince. Here's Dufelmeyer. Turns it over
And that will be an unsportsmanlike.
That one was a little more blatant than the previous one, at least from where we were sitting. So Kiner just throwing out an arm and hoping to slow Prince is going to send Prince to the line for a pair of free throws and another Mumbai Titans possession.
Again, Kiner pleading his case that he got the ball, but it was a breakaway. There was no one in between Prince and the basket, and anything that comes front on is an unsportsmanlike.
So Prince makes the first, but misses the second. Nonetheless, the Titans are up by 3 with 7:51 left and possession of the ball on the sideline. Let's see if they can do a better job of getting it in play this time. They do. To McDonald. Guarded closely by Stanwicks, and Stanwicks forces McDonald into a turnover.
He's had 2 really uncharacteristic turnovers, and as we can see, Pinocchio checking back into the game, and it appears that Bartlett wants to have a chat about this going into just over 7.5 minutes left to go in this quarter.
Indeed he does. There's 7:47 left in the game. The Titans on top by 3, 62-59. Let's head down into the Chennai Heat huddle with Coach Everard Bartlett.
Guards and no switches, switch and then switch aggressively. Offensive play here, let's go. For you, Jack. Watch you right there. Team's right there, we got 4, we got 5 right here. Same situation. No, hold on. Opposite. 4, 5 right there. Same situation. Team's coming off this way. Here. 3-man underneath. Ready to sit that screen. 5-man roll. Sit that screen. 4-man come around. Sit that screen. Let Jack choose. Okay. Flying off that. Kick it. Spacing from there. Hey, Jack, that pin down too, because there's going to be no help right there, that curl is there, right? Want to be aggressive. Hey, when we be aggressive again in the paint, get control, okay? We're going to find our open players.
All right, so there's Everard Bartlett drawing up a couple of plays for the Chennai Heat. Jono, give us a quick explanation of what you think he's going to come up with.
Well, he's going to Stanwicks. He wants Stanwicks to get a look here, and he's given him 2 options. He can come off the baseline, or else he can come off the pin down. It's going to be interesting to see what the defense gives him.
Let's see what option he gets, if he does get one at all. Dufelmeyer. Still with Dufelmeyer. Dufelmeyer pulls up from the short corner and is short on the shot. Judd with the rebound. And a long pass to Prince, and Prince with the finish. Fouled by Mathur. Liam Judd was on a hiding to nothing with that pass. He left his feet and somehow threaded some kind of needle to Prince, who was able to catch and finish.
That was an impressive quarterback pass in any game to find Prince out the corner of his eye. Jalen Hurts style, I would have said, at Super Bowl.
It's Pranav Prince style here at the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex. And he makes both. And they had ruled it was an unsportsmanlike, so Mumbai will retain possession. So that's the 3rd unsportsmanlike foul of the quarter. Quite unusual to see that many in a game, let alone a quarter. So this is Lakendra Singh. Up top for the Titans. Here's Judd. Singh at the buzzer. And now they're going to discuss if the shot clock went off before the ball left his hand.
I think it did. I thought it was late.
They're going to review it, and that's a good thing. Do you like the video review? If it goes for you, yes. If it goes against you, no.
Yeah, we've had one review, it went our way. I like how the officials have called this one. It's not under a coach review.
So they're looking at the replay to see if the ball left his hand before the shot clock expired. And hopefully it's a clear-cut impression. We've got 7:05 left in the game. What sort of tweaks and alterations might you be thinking about in this situation over the last 7 or so minutes?
Well, Chennai right now have done a really good job defensively. I think Mumbai need to go back to their strengths and just spread the floor, create driving lanes. They've done a really good job in the last few games to get their feet in the paint, find the next pass, then the next pass, just to stretch out defenders. But at the moment, they seem to be going early in the shot clock, so full use of the shot clock.
As we get a look at the replay of that shot, from Lakendra Singh, and it's hard to tell from that angle. Clearly the clock was expired as the ball went in, but it's about when the ball leaves the hand.
I thought it was late. In real time, I thought it was late. Be interesting to see if we can have another angle of this.
Yeah, if they've got another angle. We've got plenty of cameras here, and they're going to say that indeed the shot clock did expire, so once again Jonathan Goodman on the money. So they wipe off the basket, and the Titans lead by 5 with 7 minutes left. And Chennai in possession. Duffelmeyer. Johnson, Duffelmeyer. Tries to turn the corner against Judd. Swings it to Stanwicks on the outside. Now Duffelmeyer. Double clutched it. Couldn't get a shot up, and he's taken a hit as the ball goes out of bounds, and the ball will stay with Chennai with 5 on the shot clock. Duffelmeyer with 17 points tonight for Chennai. His contribution has been enormous, especially considering he doesn't have a teammate in double-digit scoring. So he looks a little shaken up, but he will stay on the floor.
Seemed to be on the receiving end of a Prince elbow there. But what's impressive about that 17 is he's got his 5 rebounds and 4 assists.
And off the inbounds pass, Johnson with an easy catch and a not so easy finish under pressure. And that's a nice basket from Shaquem Johnson. Fouled and will go to the line.
We've only played 3 minutes and 15 seconds of this quarter, and it's shaping up to be, I think, a very, very tough finish.
Johnson can't finish the three-point play. And this is Pinocchio. Puna back to Pinocchio. And they turn it over. And Stanwicks back the other way. Duffelmeyer from deep. And that is not a good finish. Lakendra Singh for the Titans. Driving, probing, pulling up. And Puna with the offensive rebound. Puna can't finish over Johnson. So things a little untidy. Duffelmeyer to Shaquem Johnson. Kumar back in the game. Kumar gets to the rim and gets the finish. So Kumar, playing with 4 fouls, has checked back in and makes an immediate impact.
And that just shows the trust level that Coach Bartlett has in him to throw him in there with over 6 minutes to go.
And he caps the three-point play and ties the game. It's 64 apiece with about 5:50 left in the game as Pinocchio throws it away. And Gurvinder Singh is going to check in for the Titans.
Chennai Heat here on a 10-4 run against the Mumbai Titans, and we see Titans making a couple of changes. Singh going out, Gowinda back into the game.
It's one thing to get through some offense and not make the shot, but the Titans just haven't looked good on the last few possessions. Here's Duffelmeyer swinging it to Stanwicks. He goes up over Prince but can't get it to go, and now the Titans will run the other way. Gowinda Singh didn't see the man in the corner. Pinocchio gets to the rim and gets it to fall, and that's a much needed basket for the Titans.
Pinocchio's been really quiet this game, but he has a great ability to get his feet in the paint.
Singh up top for the Heat. Now Johnson, Duffelmeyer. And Gowinda Singh diving on that ball with total desperation. We talked before about we haven't seen a happy loser, and there's no way known Gowinda Singh wants to be a loser tonight.
He was making sure he was making a play at that.
All too often you think the spark comes from an offensive play, but that might be a spark for the Titans on defense. Here's Prince. Good job by Stanwicks on defense to stay in front of him. Pinocchio into Puna. And Puna gets the roll and his first points of the half.
Yeah, that's a big bucket here for Mumbai. They need the big guy to continue to be big down at both ends of the floor.
Here's Duffelmeyer to Johnson. Turns the corner and is bumped by Judd. And they count the basket, and Johnson will have a chance at a three-point play. So just when you think the Titans might have cracked it open again a little bit, the Heat slam the lid.
Again, that was a strong take to the rim there by Johnson.
So the gap is 2, and Johnson makes it 1. The Chennai Heat have pulled themselves right back into this contest. Pinocchio ignores Prince and goes to Judd. Pinocchio gets it back and measures the 3, and he had to make that shot.
He's a big-time scorer when he wants to score, but he's done a great job making sure he keeps his team involved in offense.
So it's the Titans by 4. Here's Stanwicks, gets his man Pinocchio in the air, and he is fouled going to the basket, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Pinocchio really bit on that shot fake.
Something to note here, GB, is both coaches about to go into crunch time with 2 timeouts.
If it's Chennai, it will be Duffelmeyer. Give me a minute while I think about the Mumbai.
Let's win.
So Stanwicks can't complete the trip to the line. And the ball comes to Pinocchio. Now to Prince. Gowinda Singh from the corner for the Mumbai Titans. And that's a big, big 3 in the context of this game. He puts the Titans back on top by 6 with 3:39 left in the game. And Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett calls a timeout.
Mumbai Titans, they're going back-to-back 3s. That's big going into crunch time.
And there's that 3 by Singh that prompted Everard Bartlett to call the timeout.
That's on us.
Let's hear what he's got to
that's
say.
on us. Okay? Hey, we're going to get Jack to bring the ball up. We're going to give Tad a little,
Okay, as they
little
break.
break. Get to that corner, all right? What I want here is I want Avinda. You start.
If Mumbai wins,
All right, Jack, we're going to bring the ball up.
Puna.
Avinda, I want you to fake like you're going to see that
Puna.
punch screen, and then I want you to turn, and I want you to get Tad out of that corner. Let's see if we can get him a clean look. He might have to turn and attack, because the 4 man should be up here, 1 man should be up there, and Avinda's right in the corner, okay? Tad, look to attack that. If nothing's on, we're going to put you back out to Jack. You just squeal out and get out, okay? So let's just see if we can get something on the rim with the curl action. If he kicks to the corner, fill that spot right there. One more, okay? Hey, defensively, fellas, that's where we've got to stay locked in. I'm telling Tad on number 9, if he goes that way, we're going over, then switching. Because we switch it too soft and we go under. Okay, we gave him that 3-pointer.
All right, so there's the Chennai Heat instructions from Everard Bartlett. We're going to go down to the sidelines to Drew Barman to hear what Thomas Royakas had to say to the Mumbai Titans.
They've got a 6-point lead, but they're saying they're going to make sure they milk the clock, they don't rush any shots, control the game, don't let the game control you, and at the end of the day, he said whichever team wants it more is going to take it home. Right back to you guys at the comms. Thank you.
All right, so out of that timeout, the Chennai Heat have the ball, and let's see if they can execute something after Everard Bartlett worked his magic on the whiteboard. Here's Kumar against Judd. Now Stanwicks. He sees the crease, he gets it to Singh, and Singh gets the finish. So that's a nice play, whether that was how it was drawn up or not, they get the basket.
Whenever they score, that's how it was always drawn up.
Stanwicks draws the defense and has Singh wide open for the layup. So a nice play, a heads-up play by Jack Stanwicks, and Chennai cuts the margin to 4. Pinocchio with the ball for the Titans. Guarded by Dufelmeyer. Puna in the post to Prince. Works off the screen. Here's Puna with the catch. Couldn't finish on the spin, but Judd with the offensive rebound and the finish. That's a big play by Liam Judd.
Liam Judd just coming in, crashing the O glass, but you know, Puna getting on that back cut to the rim, not being able to finish. He has been big this game, Elijah Puna, both ends of the floor.
Puna's got another double-double tonight with points and rebounds as Judd caps the 3-point play. And it's the Titans by 7, 77-70. And we're inside the last 3 minutes of the game as Singh's 3 is way off the mark. And again, things get a little spirited on the floor.
That's what happens when a win's up for grabs.
That was Dufelmeyer and Gurwinder Singh having an exchange of views. And a technical foul was called. It was on number 4. Now, was it Gurwinder Singh or was it Dufelmeyer? Because they both wear number 4.
I'm trying to work out, is it a double?
Trying to figure out which way the players are going to walk here. And the Titans are going to shoot a free throw.
First one appears to be on Dufelmeyer.
And so I think what's going to happen is it might have been a double technical, as Pinocchio rolls in that free throw, and now the ball will go to the other end. No, it's just going to be the single technical on Dufelmeyer, and out of the jump ball situation, the possession arrow is with the Chennai Heat. So the Heat has the ball and they trail by 8 with 2:40 left in the game. Kumar to inbound. He goes to Dufelmeyer. Back out to Kumar. Kumar fires. Dufelmeyer can't follow up with the tip in. Pinocchio with the save, and the Titans are running. Gurwinder Singh now to Prince and Pinocchio. So from here on out, it looks like the Titans will milk the clock as much as they can. Prince, Pinocchio down low to Puna. All the P's in action there. But they turn it over, they don't get a shot. Kumar comes back and goes to Singh for Chennai. And Dolph Pinocchio stood in against the big man and took the charge to get the ball back for the Mumbai Titans. That's a pretty brave defensive play by Dolph Pinocchio.
Looks like Singh's coming out.
Singh was running a straight line from A to B, and Pinocchio was set for about 2.5 minutes, waiting for the train to arrive.
So that will see him with his 5th. He's taking a seat now with 2 minutes to play.
So they brought Kiner back in and Matthew. So they've got a relatively small lineup on the floor as Dufelmeyer fouls Pinocchio, and Pinocchio will go to the line. Both teams are over the limit. And that's a 3rd foul on Tad Dufelmeyer, so not major foul trouble. Dufelmeyer has 17 points for the Chennai Heat. Shaquem Johnson has 12. And this is Dolph Pinocchio for the Mumbai Titans. He gets the first to go and puts the Titans up by 9. Pinocchio has 13 points. Elijah Puna leading that squad with 16 as Pinocchio caps his trip to the line and puts the Titans on top by 9. Stanwicks was looking for Kiner and it's picked off by Pinocchio. He throws it up to Judd, and Judd with the finish. The Juggernaut. The Juggernaut goes up top and flushes the finish off Pinocchio's assist. Here's Dufelmeyer. Guarded by Judd. To Matthew. Can't get it to go. And Pinocchio comes up with it. Here's Prince. To Judd. Gowinder Singh had a quick look at the basket and decided to keep the ball in hand. They go inside to Puna. That's a great pass by Pinocchio, and that is surely the capper for this game. The Titans up by 12 as we head towards a minute left. Prince comes down with it, and I think we can put this one in the books, Jono.
Yeah, the Heat look like the Heat's run out of them. They're looking pretty tired.
So Pinocchio to Prince. Puna with a dive and a pass to Judd, whose eyes were like dinner plates as the possibility of another dunk opened up for him. But he is fouled and will go to the free throw line, looking to pad what is now a significant margin. The Titans up by 14, and with 43 seconds left, Everard Bartlett has called a timeout, and he wants to make sure his Chennai Heat squad finishes out this game strongly.
It's really important here not to get done on a blowout, given that, you know, point spread will come into it if two teams have a 1-on-1 difference against each other. So a point spread could be huge for the end of the season.
Here. Let's get some stops. Let's try to close this gap. It's best we can. Okay? And we're going to do it from the defensive end. We need a box out. We need a box out, and we need a push, and we need to get it running. We need to get running. Okay? Rips and goes. Get on the rim. Fellas, let's go. Keep our heads. Keep our heads. Here we go. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I assume we're out of the broadcast at the buzzer. Okay, thank you. State comms 10-4. So we come out of the timeout, and Everard Bartlett does want his team to stick it out to the finish. 43 seconds left. The Titans up by 14, and Liam Judd looking to make it more.
Again, the margin here, 14. The Heat really trying to narrow this gap, keep it under 10.
He makes the second, And the Titans are 19 of 30 from the free throw line tonight. They might have dodged a bullet in that regard, as well as giving up so many offensive rebounds. Somehow, despite those two disparities, they've been able to pick up a pretty good win here. Kiner attacks the rim and can't get the finish. Blesson with the ball. Here's Pinocchio, or rather Singh. This is McDonald, back in for the final seconds. Shot clock at 9. He works off the ball screen. Shot clock now at 3. He needs to get the ball up in the air, and it's going to expire. Kiner to Dufelmeyer. Kiner almost tips it in, and that was the last attempt of the game. We get to the final buzzer, and it's the Mumbai Titans 85-70. That's an excellent win by Mumbai. They closed with a 25-16 fourth quarter, when it seemed like the wheels were starting to wobble. So credit to the Titans for a great fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I thought that was led by Dolph Pinocchio in that fourth quarter. He did a really good job of being able to find his teammate open and get his feet in the paint and create all sorts of headaches for Chennai on the rotation end.
Indeed, Chennai really struggled to get some sort of cohesion throughout the game, as we get confirmation of that final score, 85-70 for the Mumbai Titans. And they have now won back-to-back games. After a 0-2 finish, they're up to 2-2, and Coach Thomas Royakis has got to be happy with that. And he is standing by at courtside with Drew Barman.
Coach, congratulations. Two wins in a row. You're on a winning streak. What does this game mean to you, and how do you feel about it?
Well, I think I'm glad we won. I think our focus had some lapses here and there. They did a great job on the offensive board in the first half. I think that kept them in the game. We did a better job of control than the second quarter, but they ended up with 13 in the first half, which is way too much. And I think then it was a close game pretty much all the way until the end. And then down the stretch, I think we controlled the game and played with control and then closed it out correctly.
Awesome. How much of a lead, or how many games do you have to win for us to see a smile on your face?
When we win it all. We may have won the fight tonight, but we didn't win the war. So you'll see me smiling when we win everything.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You heard it here first from Coach Thomas. Congratulations on the win. All the best for the next one. Next up, we have that man, Pinocchio. He always finds a way. First off, man, you guys were up 13. Chennai came back into the game. What was your mindset? Like, what was going on through your head at that time? Because your team did start. They went on a little bit of a run. How did you control that? And what was your mindset, man?
We were trying, to create, to do more stuff. So I feel like by trying those stuff, they kind of came back. But we always try to stay positive. I feel like it's a big shout out to my teammates, because they always, bring the energy. They always stay together, even if they play a minute. They're always there, cheering for each other. They're supporting each other. So I think that's really affected even the players in the court. And as a team, I love my team. They're all super nice guys, And that's why I feel like now we're bouncing back after we're getting the coach system. I feel like now everybody, actually creating that bond.
You logged in big minutes tonight, man. I'm sure you're tired. What is one thing you're about to do when you get back to the hotel? Because I feel like you need that rest.
Oh, probably I'm gonna enjoy this in the locker room first with my teammates. Then probably sleep and eat. Probably the recovery. Probably I'm gonna start tomorrow morning and be ready for the next game.
Awesome, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Congratulations. Good luck for the next game. That's it from the MVP. You heard it here. Right back to you guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so that was Dolph Pinocchio, who had 14 points and 6 assists, but our game MVP tonight was Elijah Poonar for the Mumbai Titans. He had 18 points on 7 of 13 field goals. and 15 rebounds. Backing up a big game when he had 20 points in the previous win for the Mumbai Titans. Elijah Poona doing big things for his squad as they improved to 2-2 on the season. And here is Poona's effort tonight. As we said, 18 points and a couple of assists, 3 steals and a couple of turnovers with the only blemish on a great performance.
Not only did he put points on the board and get his rebounds, his influence off the ball defensively, his ability to get across, step up into the lane, change people's shots. He's big for this Mumbai team on that defensive end, and they've done a really good job to keep this Heat group to 70 points.
Okay, so there was Elijah Poona. The leading scorer for Chennai Heat was Tad Duffelmeyer with 17 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists, and he's standing by with Ryan James.
I'm joined by Tad here. Tad, back-to-back losses after starting off on a very good note. How does it feel at this point?
It's never good to feel like this, especially stringing together losses. But even in the wins, we said we had a lot of things to work on, and those things popped up in these couple of losses. And we're just going to go back to the drawing board and make sure we fix them.
So you've racked up a lot of fans here. We saw you do it when your team won. You put up a big performance. How does it feel soaking in the Indian culture? A lot of Indians already following your footsteps.
It's an amazing experience. That's kind of the draw card for coming out here to start something new with this in a different country and a different culture and experience all that. So it's been great to have the fans come out and show love to the team. But we also want to put on a good performance basketball-wise and take care of business.
That's awesome. So thank you so much, Tad. All the best for the next one. Hoping that you can break that losing streak. That's all from the sidelines. Back to ground.
All right, thank you, Ryan. And Tad Duffelmeyer did everything he could to try and get the Chennai Heat over the line, but ultimately it was the Mumbai Titans who are now up to second place on the table. Hyderabad on top at 3-1. Then Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi and Gujarat in a logjam at 2-2. While the Punjab Warriors are at the bottom at 1-3, but easily can move up with a win in their next game, which is tomorrow night. The Warriors will open the doubleheader tomorrow night at 5 p.m. against the Delhi Dribblers. That's our second doubleheader of the season, and the second game of that doubleheader is the Hyderabad Falcons versus the Chennai Heat at 7. That's it for tonight's game. It was victory for the Mumbai Titans. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching INBL Pro U-25.